This Perp back with another video, and I just got done watching the first episode of Ninja Kamui. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that right. But this is a brand new animation coming from Adult Swim of all places. So you could definitely go find the first episode on their site, or if you have, Adult Swim, that's where it's going to be premiering. But this was a hell of a first episode. Let's get into it, because they waste no time getting right into the meat and potato of things, where you got this random guy being chased down in an alleyway, and all of a sudden he starts to kind of fight back against these mystery kind of assassins and stuff like that. And I love the art and animation style. It's very fast and fluid and very fucking violent. Sets the tone perfectly. Within the first 2 minutes, we get introduced to this guy that's the leader of these assassins, and he cuts this guy's head off, and pretty much we then cut to our main character. We're just gonna call him Mr. Logan, because obviously it's a fake name. He's just chilling out with his family, just having a good time with his wife and his son that's really into just this lifestyle. I almost compared this to Thorfinn when he's just on the farm, but obviously Thorfinn was a little bit more depressed. This guy is just living his best life. He just doesn't want to be bothered by anything. Then they see on the news that there's these killings going around, and the wife is getting kind of suspicious, could this be them, this mysterious group of people that are going around hunting specific people. And pretty much Mr. Logan's tells his wife, don't worry about it, it can't be nothing, nobody can really find us where we're at. And then now we get kind of this montage of them just living their life, living their best life, watching their son just grow, just spending time with his kids. He's just loving this peaceful life until some time goes by and there's just more killings. So they can't really ignore this any longer. Even though when we get to this scene of his son's birthday and they're just having their last moment, little does Mr. Logan know that this is going to be the last happy moment he has with his family, because what ends up happening on that same night of his son's birthday, they get intruders, and his wife and kids end up dead. Now, when you hear that premise, it's very stereotypical revenge kind of plot, whether it be John Wick with them killing his dog, killing your family or whatever. That's usually what kind of kicks off these revenge stories. Now, what has me curious to see is what exactly is the motive behind killing these individual people. Is it to kind of just clean house? Is there a little bit more to it? Are the people that are involved with this afraid of these people that have done similar things? Or I don't know. It's interesting. But when our character is left for dead, seemingly he kind of comes back to life, wakes up in the hospital, and is greeted by 2 officers as well. I think the first one was named as Michael and the other one was Emma. And I'm curious to see what their involvement in this is going to be. They're kind of, seems like they're going to be the middle, kind of playing the middleman in this, trying to figure out exactly who this guy is and why all these killings are happening. So when Emma is the one that has to look over Mr. Logan, he ends up getting attacked, and he just goes off on all these dudes. And like I said, the animation, the art style, very fucking dope. Just how they depict him just completely snapping with the red eyes, or his eyes kind of looking, has this glow to him. He's finally able to come face to face with his wife's killer and get some get back. But the interesting thing that he drops is, this is not what he really looks like. So when you saw his wife getting stabbed and you saw this kind of digital thing going over her face or all over her body, I was thinking is she a cyborg? No, they're just hiding their identity, and this is what he really looks like. And he goes back to his house after seeing his wife's dead body and whatnot to kind of burn the house and get his mask, and he's ready to get his revenge. And I really like this first episode. It's a really strong episode. A lot of mystery, a lot of intrigue with our main character, and I can't wait to see what else gets revealed about him and just the overall motive behind our antagonist slash main villain. Are there going to be other ninjas that we're going to see pop up in this, similar to the guy that we saw in the beginning of the episode? Is there going to be like this whole team that kind of comes together that Mr. Logan is going to put together? Or is it just going to be a one-man team to kind of go get his revenge? And that's one concern I have going into this. Yes, the animation, like I said, is really dope. The fluidity throughout, like just the way characters move, is really dope. But the story could definitely still suffer from being generic and very predictable. And I'm hoping that they bring something new to the table as far as just being more than just a revenge story. But if it is just a revenge story and they're just able to keep you entertained throughout this whole series, I'm not going to be mad about it. It's just, we've kind of seen this type of setup before. I just like the fact that this is a completely new kind of story. I don't know if this has any manga attached to it or if it's just completely original, which makes it exciting. That's just my thoughts on this first episode. I want to know your thoughts down below in the comments. Till next time, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.